Hey, Homestead Prepper. Today's video is called A Poor Man's Stump Grinder. And what you're looking at right there, guys, are what I use to grind that stump out of there. I called the rental place around here and they wanted, I think, $400 for a hydraulic stump grinder. And that's great if you got a bunch of stumps you're taking out. But I had this one right here and it's a lot bigger. You can see it's about 58 inches across from there, and you can get a pretty much good idea. You can see how big this thing is. I wear a size 13, but that's actually a chainsaw I picked up at Lowe's. They were on sale. They had a whole pallet of them for $58. I bought 2 of them, and I don't mind running that down in the dirt, and it just wears out the chain. It actually came with another chain, but that little guy, that little chainsaw right there, cut this thing down, and I'm going to show you how I was able to bust that out of there. See, guys, if you cut it up in little squares, it just busts right out of there just with a little sledgehammer. But that's the cheapest way I could figure out how to do it. And we're going to use these for our wood stove, or I could put them in the barbecue and give them a little wood flavor, whatever, so they don't go to waste. Okay, something else you're probably going to need is one of these, because if you try and bust those out with that sawdust in there, it cushions the blows, and it won't break it out of there. Alright, I think that's pretty much below grade, or pretty darn close to it. I'm going to have to bring a load of dirt in here and fill in that and kind of round it out. Guys, I want to say my other method for taking a stump out, which I tried this on this one, is to go around it, dig a hole, and then wash the roots out and cut the roots, you know, as you go. But everywhere I went around this one, there were roots. You chop the root out, go down, you hit another root. So anyway, I resorted to this. All right, so I just thought I'd share that with you. Well, I probably ruined the chain on that chainsaw right there. I may be able to sharpen it or whatever, but I think it was well worth it for the, you know, $18 or $20 it cost for what it did over there. And this is the wood I recovered from the stump. The top of the stump was probably about, I don't know, 30, 36 inches high, and it was about 24 or 28 inches wide, and you saw how wide it was down there at the bottom. But I got some good firewood right there, and we'll get that split up. Alright, one other thing I wanted to mention was the smaller that you cut those squares right there, the easier they break off. Those big ones over there, they don't break off. But when you cut smaller squares, it makes the job a lot easier. Alright, we got the dump trailer here, and I got 1 yard of fill, which I think that was about $13. And we're going to level out the remains of the stump. Alright, well there we go, guys. Got it all covered up. I guess there's a little evidence that there was a stump there, but not like it was. Alright, Homestead Prepper out.